Hey, Tim Marks, the Viking, coming at you again from the garage, because we all know many successful businesses start right here in somebody's garage, like Apple Computer. Anyhow, I want to talk to you a little bit about motivation, what it is, and a little bit of how it works. We need to be able to identify in ourselves what motivates us. If we don't understand how motivation works, chances are we won't want to work and do what we need to do, either on our job or our business or whatever. So there are a lot of leadership gurus out there that'll say there's 27 different steps to motivation and you got to go on a mountaintop somewhere to find it and all these things. There's definitely value in some of that, but here's been my experience. I agree with Albert Einstein when he says the genius of man is to take something really complex and make it simple. So I'm not saying I'm Albert Einstein, but I'm trying to simplify motivation here. What I've broken down to the people that I've studied, incentive, fear, achievement, and purpose. First of all, what is motivation? What the heck is it? Well, it's defined by Webster as something that compels us to act. Motivation compels us to act, to go do something. That means we're motivated, because some people might be, oh, I'm really motivated. I'm going to lose weight this year. I'm just motivated to do that. No, you might prefer to do that, but you're not motivated to do it. I would fit into that category. I still need to drop a few pounds and definitely need to firm up a bit. But I have not been consistent enough in the gym yet. One thing I noticed, so I went down to the gym. I live in a gated neighborhood here, and we have a gym just for the people in the neighborhood. And right after the first of the year, I went down there, man, you couldn't get on a machine. And I was there this morning. Guess what? Nobody there. Or it was yesterday morning. Yeah, it was this morning. Nobody there. It was crazy. Me and this old retired dude were the only guys in the gym. Why? Because people thought they were motivated, but they didn't have a clear picture. They didn't understand what motivation truly is and which one of these motivates them. So incentive motivation is something like, I'm going to get a new position or rubber tree plant, new office, call the manager. Could be a bonus, something. It could be a material thing, something like that. But there's something out there that we're going to get if we hit this incentive, okay? So we have one with our company right now. There's a trip. If you hit a certain level, double MVP, we're going to send you to Breckenridge, Colorado. So I would say that one's in between incentive and fear, both. Fear is, I could lose something. Like, man, if I don't hit this goal, I'm going to lose respect of my team. If I don't hit this goal, I'm not going to be making enough money to pay my bills. If I don't hit this goal, my wife's not going to believe in me as much, or my kids, or whatever. If I don't hit this goal, I won't be going to Breckenridge, Colorado and hanging out with all my buddies, whatever the case is. So that's fear motivation, the fear of losing something. I built a lot of my business on fear motivation just because I was afraid I was going to go broke and go under, so I had to make more money. And I was afraid to have to ask my mother-in-law, hey, can I live with you? I'm grateful that she would have let us, but didn't really want to have to go there, okay? Then the other one is achievement. To drive or hit a level of competency, just feel like, man, I'm just at this next level of leadership. I've achieved. And some people, that's really what they want. If you look at a guy like Tom Brady, who just love him or hate him, I thought that was an awesome Super Bowl. Love him or hate him, this guy just wants to achieve. His wife's a supermodel. She makes a bunch of money. He makes a bunch of money just on their endorsements. They're set for life. He's not doing it because he needs the money. He's not doing it probably at this point because he loves football that much. He'd probably rather not get beat up. I think got sacked more times in the Super Bowl than probably the whole last year. He's doing it because he wants to achieve. He wants to achieve something. I don't think he's thinking, all right, check in the box. I beat Terry Bradshaw's record for the most Super Bowl wins as a quarterback. Now I want to get my bonus. I got to get my bonuses. He's not thinking that. It's about achievement for him. It's about that ring that he puts on his finger, and he doesn't care how much the ring costs. It's the achievement, okay? Then the last one is, and I think this one is probably, it comes a little later in most people's lives, and that's purpose. I hear a lot of people get fired up about a purpose, and they try to motivate other people with their purpose. You got to understand that each one of these levels of motivation, you may be in one and somebody you're trying to work with is in another one. So I can't motivate somebody with purpose. I want to go build a church. I want to, pay somebody's house off. I want to, whatever, pay for surgery for somebody, whatever. Purpose, things that maybe aren't so tangible, but they make you feel like, man, when I leave this earth, I've left it a little bit better than when I got here. That's purpose.
So you can't really put purpose into somebody. You can get people thinking about that, but you have to know your purpose and then understand, does your purpose motivate you? Here's how you motivate. Here's the acid test to purpose, achievement, fear, and incentive. The acid test. Here it is. Ready? It's real simple. Does it compel me to act? If what I think motivates me doesn't compel me to act, it ain't motivating me. It's just something that I prefer. It's something that I like. It's something that I'm passionate about maybe, but it's not compelling me to action. So either that motivation is not strong enough to compel me, or some other emotion, fear, laziness, regret, whatever, something else is stronger and keeping me from that. So I had to get this motivation so big, the fear or the achievement or whatever, it's got to be so big, it covers up that obstacle. And that's how motivation works, ladies and gentlemen. I've enjoyed sharing with you. I hope this helps. God bless. Viking, over and out.